Welcome back. On today's menu, we are going to be making Aunt Sharon's banana muffins. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this quarantine is really kicking my butt. So I thought that we'd just have a little fun today and make some more muffins. First things first, nice clean work surface. First, what we're going to do is we're going to measure up sugar and margarine. You need 1 cup of sugar. 1 cup of sugar. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that into our mixing bowl. And then we need half a cup of margarine. Now, I don't know if anyone has seen any of these. Very handy gadget. It's from Pampered Chef. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this with the dry ingredient side facing up so that you can see the half a cup mark right here. Then you're going to take the flat surface, and you're just going to push it through like this until you get to the half cup line. Once you have it at the half cup line, you are going to then take your margarine and you are going to fill it. You're going to fill it to the half cup line right here. Just like so. And then the best part about these is you don't have to scrape inside. You just take it from the bottom, you push it out, and then done. So you have your full half a cup without any waste. Now that we have our sugar and our margarine in our mixing bowl, we're going to go ahead and put it in the mixer. And you're just going to let that churn for a little bit until they're nice and they're combined together. Excellent. And partway through, we just want to go ahead and scrape the edges of the bowl just to make sure that everything that's built up along the sides gets in there. That just about does it. What you're going to do next is you're going to add your single egg. And then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of milk. And then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I usually just eyeball this part. 1 little drop right in there. Good to go. Then you're going to have that mixed up for a little bit as well. And then while that's mixing, you're going to take your already thawed bananas. And you're just going to go ahead and you're going to peel them apart. And you're going to put them into your bowl here. Now I'm going to take a spoon. I'm just going to scrape out any of the extra that's in there. All bananas come in different sizes, so you're never going to have the exact amount. But 1 cup is usually 3 bananas. And you're just going to mash up your bananas a little bit here. And once you've mashed up the bananas, you can go ahead and add them to your mixing bowl with the other wet ingredients. Go ahead and you can turn that back on for a couple minutes. Now, while that's beating, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our dry ingredients together. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to mix in our dry ingredients. So you need 1.5 cups of flour. 1.5 cups of flour. 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Again, just going to measure that out in my hand. Come and show ya. Looks about right. And then 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And then you're going to go ahead and you're just going to mix your dry ingredients together. Now that we have our dry ingredients in the bowl, we're going to slowly add it bit by bit to our wet ingredients in our mixer here, okay? Put some of that in there, turn this back on. Now once you've slowly added all of your dry ingredients into the wet, you've let it go for a little bit, again, You just want to scrape the side of the bowl here. Make sure that you're getting all the dry ingredients from the side of the bowl that may have built up. And then you're just going to continue to let that heat for a little bit longer. Now while you're getting everything else going, you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, okay? Now while this has been beating for a little bit, I'm just going to go ahead and turn that off and we're going to get our muffin tin ready. Now when I make my muffins, I like to line my tray so that when the muffins are done, they're a lot easier to take out and you don't leave half the muffin in the tray. So I'm just going to go ahead and line the tray. Excellent. Now that the tray is lined, I'm going to add chocolate chips into my batter. So I'm just going to set my tray aside here. I'm going to grab my chocolate chips. Now, I'd say I would add about a cup of chocolate chips to the recipe, but I don't usually measure out my chocolate chips. Just give this an extra stir here, make sure that everything is off the sides, there's no dry ingredients bubbled anywhere in there. And then we can go ahead and add our chocolate chips. That'll do. Excellent. Now, to fill our pre-lined tray here, I usually just take 2 spoons, and then I go ahead and I fill it first with about 1 heaping tablespoon of batter. Now once I filled them with a heaping tablespoon of the batter, you can kind of tell which ones need a little bit more than some of the other ones. Now you don't want the batter to be heaping over top. You just want it to stay nice and flush right underneath the rim of the liner. Great. Now this is what they should look like, not too full. You still want to see the edge of the liner. Okay, so now that we've got them full, sometimes I like to just put a couple little chocolate chips on the top, just so you can tell that there's chocolate chips in there. Excellent. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pop this into the oven that's set at 350 degrees. For muffins, it takes about 20 minutes, but I would say check them about halfway through if you need to rotate the pan.
Bye-bye, my friends.
Now I got 3 extra muffins, so the recipe in total should make around 15 muffins. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop these ones in the oven as well.
Friends, look at our muffins.
Look at these, friends. Fresh out of the oven. Ready to be eaten.
Okay, now again, you remember from our scones episode, you take your toothpick and you have to check and make sure that it comes out clean from every single muffin.
A nice, clean toothpick.
Okay, now to take these out here, they are still super hot. So I suggest waiting about 5-ish minutes before you take them out of the pan, okay? So I'm gonna set those aside and I'm just gonna wait about 5 minutes before I take them out. Well, I think that's been about 5 minutes. What do you say we get these bad guys on out of here, eh? All right, so now that we have our wire rack here, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna take the muffins out using a knife. We're just gonna set them on the cooling rack here. Guys, these smell amazing. I wish that you could be here in my kitchen smelling how good they are. Now, from the last time, remember, Mom always says that we get to eat the rejects. So there's one here, looks a little wonky, so that one's got my name on it. Just gonna go ahead here, break it open. Yes, look at this.
So good, guys, so good. I can't, looks amazing.
So now, moment of truth, everyone. So good. So good. Now, too bad you guys aren't here to enjoy these with me, so we're just gonna eat them. Maybe put some of them in the freezer. You can always freeze your muffins.
Well, that concludes today's episode of my pretend cooking show making Aunt Sharon's banana muffins. Now, again, I'm gonna post the recipe. I hope you make them, I hope you try them, I hope you like them. Share it with me, tag me, I'd love to see. Thanks for watching, have a great day. Bye everyone.